Welcome to today's news wrap up. Let's dive into the top stories making headlines today. The Davos 2025 meeting highlighted a stark contrast in economic outlooks, with U.S. investors optimistic about a potential golden age, while European counterparts grapple with stagnation and regulatory challenges. U.S. banks are thriving, benefiting from regulatory adjustments and strong profits, whereas European economies struggle with productivity and innovation. The discussions also emphasize the growing importance of national security and economic policies, with tariffs and strategic sectors becoming central themes. The Trump administration has paused public communications from federal health agencies, including the CDC, FDA, and HHS, until February 1st. This freeze affects announcements, press releases, social media posts, and regulations requiring approval from a political appointee before release. Exceptions are made for critical health, safety, environmental, financial, or national security communications. Bank records and corporate documents reveal Hunter Biden's deeper involvement in a $60 million fraud scheme, including the use of shared bank accounts for fraudulent bond transactions, despite distancing himself from the firm after his partner's arrest. Evidence shows Biden's significant association with the entities involved. Congress continues to probe the Biden family's influence peddling scheme even after sweeping pardons from former President Joe Biden. Federal agents conducted an early morning raid in Colorado targeting uh, a makeshift nightclub linked to Venezuelan gang Tres de Agua. Nearly 50 illegal immigrants were taken into custody, and drugs, weapons, and cash were seized. The operation is part of a broader strategy to apprehend criminal illegal immigrants across the country. Reverend Al Sharpton led a buy-in at a Harlem Costco to support the company's DEI policies following a shareholder vote rejecting an anti-DEI proposal. Sharpton and 100 members of his national agency network, National Action Network, shopped at Costco to show solidarity with the company's commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion. He also called for boycotts of companies that are rolling back their DEI initiatives. Y'all know I'm not down with DEI. I'm all for merit-based stuff, and y'all know how I feel about the race hustler Al Sharpton. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. proposed creating taxpayer-funded wellness farms to address opioid addiction, where individuals can recover through peer to peer support and behavioral solutions rather than medication. These farms would be funded by tax revenues from federally legalized marijuana sales and would also help people get off legal drugs like antidepressants. Kennedy's plan emphasizes clean living and job training as part of the recovery process. Y'all know I'm all for that, helping people, especially through mental health means. And it looks like from this, is looking to federally legalize marijuana, which y'all know I'm definitely an advocate of as well. President Trump imposes tariffs and sanctions on Colombia after President Gustavo Petro refused to accept deportation flights. Petro quickly, I mean really quick, within hours, reversed his decision, offering his presidential plane for the deportations. This swift response highlights Trump's aggressive stance on immigration enforcement and Petro's need to maintain diplomatic relations. Charlemagne the God criticized Democrats for losing cultural and political influence, especially after former President Biden's controversial preemptive pardons for Dr. Fauci General Milley, and his own family members. He argued that these actions validate conspiracy theories and provide endless content for right wing media. Charlemagne urged Democrats to learn from MAGA strategies to regain their footing. President Trump fired 17 inspectors general from various federal agencies, sparking bipartisan concern and accusations of undermining government accountability. Critics argue that the firings violate federal law requiring a 30-day notice to Congress. Trump defended his actions, stating it was a standard procedure and that new appointees would remain independent. Former CIA Director John Brennan criticized Tulsi Gabbard's nomination for Director of National Intelligence, claiming it would be dangerous if she only provided information that President Trump wanted to hear. Brennan's comments were seen as an accidental endorsement for Gabbard, as his opposition highlighted her qualifications. Brennan lacks all credibility because of his involvement in the Hunter Biden laptop letter. We know the infamous letter. On the other hand, Senator Tom Cotton defended Tulsi Gabbard, President Trump's nominee for Director of National Intelligence, emphasizing her patriotism and integrity. Cotton highlighted Gabbard's 20-year military service and clean background checks, urging people to focus on policy differences rather than questioning her loyalty. He also noted that Gabbard's confirmation hearing would be thorough and fair. Democratic Congressman Richie Torres is showing signs of moving away from progressive ideologies, criticizing New York Governor Kathy Hochul for her lack of competence and ineffective governance. Torres, once a Bernie Sanders delegate, now questions the progressive approach and acknowledges mistakes, such as his initial reaction to the Daniel Penny case. He is considering a challenge to Hochul in the 2026 gubernatorial race. Wow. Non-governmental organizations, or NGOs, have been using U.S. tax dollars to assist illegal immigrants, including aiding cartels and terrorists. These NGOs are accused of facilitating human trafficking, child labor, and drug smuggling. The organizations must be held accountable for their actions. Elon Musk, head of the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, is exploring blockchain technology to track and reduce federal spending. The initiative aims to secure data, make payments, and manage buildings with the goal of eliminating trillions of dollars from the annual federal budget. This effort is part of Musk's broader push for government transparency and accountability. In entertainment news, Trick Daddy defended Nelly's performance at Trump's inaugural ball, emphasizing that it's just business and congratulating him on earning $1.5 million. Nelly called it an honor to perform, stating that he respects the office regardless of who holds it. ESPN host Stephen A. Smith also supported Nelly, highlighting his non-political stance and respect for the office. Acting Deputy Attorney General Emil Bove and Border Czar Tom Homan visited Chicago to oversee immigration enforcement efforts addressing what they describe as a national emergency caused by previous immigration policies, which I agree with. They emphasized the collaboration between federal, state, and local agencies to secure the border and ensure public safety. Bove highlighted the importance of using all available tools to overcome any obstructions to their mission. Barack Obama was seen dining alone at a high-end DC restaurant, Osteria Mazza, amid ongoing divorce rumors. Michelle Obama was notably absent from both the dinner and recent significant events, fueling speculation about their relationship. Despite the rumors, Obama appeared in good spirits, engaging with Beltway insiders and receiving applause from onlookers. Texas Governor Greg Abbott praised President Trump's border policies on Sunday Morning Futures with Maria Bartiromo, highlighting the swift deployment of military forces and increased border security measures. Abbott emphasized Texas' partnership with the federal government, including deploying buoys in the Rio Grande to deter illegal entry. He also discussed the deportation process, noting that the Trump administration is sending back individuals who pose public safety threats and those attempting to cross the border illegally. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker announced that local law enforcement will not comply with federal mass deportation orders instead of protecting law-abiding undocumented residents. He emphasized the need for pathways to citizenship and criticized the targeting of individuals who contribute positively to their communities. Pritzker's stance sets up a potential legal showdown with the Trump administration. The Trump administration has located approximately 75,000 of the 300,000 missing migrant children within its first week in office. That is amazing. Former DHS Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas faced criticism for his handling of the situation under the Biden administration. The new administration aims to secure the border, of course, and address the issue of missing children more effectively. Well, that's all for today's news wrap up. Stay tuned for more updates and don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.